Can I just understand a little bit more what makes Haven's claim process special?
Haven, we take claims process very seriously. I mean, it's not just about recommending and advising clients to get the right insurance. We also make sure have a good experience when it comes to claims. One that is quick, seamless, and yet warmth. Okay? We want to be there for our clients.
Welcome to another episode. I'm Jayla, Experience Specialist, and this is Eddy,
Hi.
Haven CEO and our favorite insurance expert. At Haven, we believe insurance advice should be clear, not confusing, and always aligned with your needs. I will ask the question you have always wanted to ask, and Eddy will answer them, with no jargon and no fluff. As a layman myself, I promise I will keep asking until I get it. I hope this helps you make wise insurance decisions without overpaying for coverage. Let's dive into today's episode. We have finished 5 episodes so far, and we have people writing in on regards of medical claim. So today we will do a special Q&A episode to answer some of the questions that they have. So I will fish out some questions and then you will answer them in layman term.
Okay.
Okay. Question 1.
Yes.
Okay, we have, if I make a hospital claim, will my premium go up?
Okay. So let's talk about the IP plans, the integrated shield plans, right? Your integrated shield plan has 2 components, the main plan and the rider.
Okay,
Okay.
what is the rider?
Okay. The rider is actually is optional benefits that you want to cover on your main plan,
Okay.
or to complement your main plan. So for example, your main plan covers up to 90% of your hospital bills, the big bills. Okay. The rider will help to take care about 5%.
Okay.
Okay. So this rider actually helps to cover things like the deductibles and your co-insurance.
Which is?
The deductibles is actually the first layer of fees that you need to pay.
Okay.
So it typically could be 1,000 plus to 3,000 plus. All right. So this you can claim.
Okay.
Then beyond that deductibles, you can only claim up to. You need to co-pay another 5 to 10% of your bills. All right. So this rider helps to waive away your deductibles as well as your co-insurance. Okay. So this rider can only be paid through cash. So in the event of a claim, your main plan, the premiums will not be adjusted because you make a claim.
Okay.
Okay. But for the rider, the optional portion, it depends on which insurer you sign up with. All right. So for some insurance companies, they apply what you call a claim-based pricing on the rider, or a no-claim discount. So if there's no claim, well, you get a lower pricing for this rider. Yeah. But if there's a claim, you lose the discount, or you need to pay more. There's a loading on the next year's renewal. But subsequently, if let's say there's no claim, then the premiums will come back again.
Okay.
All right. So some companies applies that. 1 or 2 companies doesn't have this deductible, this no pay or claim based.
Okay.
So the premiums will always be the same whether you make a claim or not. So it really depends on whether the insurance is signed up with. But just to note that the main plan, the premiums doesn't increase because of claim, but rider depends on the insurance company.
Oh, okay, understand. Okay, question 2 we have, do I need to pay first for pre and post hospitalisation bill? And usually how long is the pre and post period?
Okay, when it comes to hospitalisation claims, all right, there are 2 key periods. One is the inpatient, which is the stay in hospital, and then the other period is actually a pre and post hospitalisation, before and after discharging, for a certain period of time. All right, for the inpatient hospital claims, usually it can be cashless because there could be some coordination between the IP providers and the hospital to pre-fund the bills upfront. Okay, there could be a small fraction that you have to pay for it. Okay, but it won't be a lot. Okay, but for the pre and post hospitalization claims, all right, this one you have to pay cash first. In full. Yeah, and then seek reimbursement from the IP providers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned about pre and the post before the hospitalization, right? How long usually is the period I can be within and I can reimburse?
Okay. Every insurance company is different. Okay. So typically, pre-hospitalization period could be 3 months or 6 months. All right. And then the post-hospitalization period could be up to 1 year.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 3. So question 3 we have, if I got admitted into the hospital, do I need to inform my insurer or will the hospital inform for me?
Okay, so for this notification process,
Yeah.
it can be quite complicated because we
Okay.
have in Singapore 7 IP providers, and they do have different processes in terms of notification. Most of the IP providers require you to inform them beforehand.
Okay.
This is what I call a pre-authorisation process.
Okay.
So pre-authorization basically means that you inform the insurance company of the scheduled treatment, okay, that with the information of their hospital stay, and then for them to estimate what is the cost of the treatment that they can cover. So this gives you peace of mind. But for this to happen, you need to inform the insurance company beforehand. And the process to inform could be through an email or call or even through the insurer's mobile app.
Okay.
All right. So most of the insurance company requires some form of notification, but there are one or two that actually doesn't require pre-authorization. So you can actually go for a treatment without informing them. All right. But again, some people will still want to inform the insurance companies to secure what I call a letter of guarantee. So letter of guarantee is basically undertaking by the insurance company to pay for the deposits first.
Okay.
So that the patients don't have to pay for the deposit when they get admitted.
So just now you mentioned about pre-authorization and letter of guarantee. So this is something that I have to do before I go into admitted into the hospital.
Yes.
But if it's emergency, then I don't have either of these.
Yeah, for emergency, there's no time to apply for this
correct.
pre-authorization,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Because it usually take about 1 to 3 days.
Yeah.
All right. So for emergency, just go in. Okay.
Okay.
The insurance company will settle the claims process. Yeah.
Okay. So that means I call the insurer.
Don't have to. Just
The
get admitted
hospital will
first.
do
Yeah.
it. Okay. 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 Question 4 we have. Okay, so if I get admitted and I have both personal and company insurance, which one should I claim first?
All right. So if your company insurance is very generous,
Okay.
the benefit is very generous, and you are very sure that you can cover your hospitalization costs and the follow-up costs, then I would think that you should just claim through the company insurance.
Okay.
Okay, that will be the easiest, the most seamless. Okay, but if you're not sure whether the company's bank can cover fully, all right, then I would suggest that you consider claiming through the IP first, IP route first.
Personal, okay,
Yeah.
personal one first.
And then after that, do a claim recovery with the insurance, with your company's insurance.
Okay, what is claim recovery?
Okay, so claim recovery basically means that the insurance company will collect back the claims that they paid from another company. Okay. So for example, so why this is necessary? Because for the IP plans, all right, it is based on the last payer status. So what it means is that if let's say you have an IP plan and a non-IP plan, company insurance, right? Okay. So, and if you were to make a claim, all right, the company insurance will have to bear the claim first, all right? What is left over, what the company insurance cannot claim, then you can claim from the IP plans.
Oh.
The reason is because this will help to moderate the price increase on IP plans.
Okay. So if I have both company and personal, I should use my one first.
You should, if you have both and you're not sure whether your company insurance is big enough, all right, to cover everything, go through IP plans. And the reason is because for the claims through IP plans, there is a integration between the hospitals and the IP providers. So when you make a claim through the hospitals IP, it's actually more seamless, all right? Because, and then after that you do a claim recovery, all right? The claim recovery is actually handled by the insurance company. You don't have to get involved. You just let the insurance company know that you have a plan, and they will settle the rest behind the scene.
I see.
All right. If you go by the other way, okay, if I go through the company insurance first, then after that I realize that there's gaps in this. There's still areas that you need to claim, right? And you want to go through IP route, you'll be more tedious because you need to actually go back to the hospital and provide the information. It will involve more time, more manual, more time, and maybe incur some fees to go through that route. Yeah. So the outcome is still the same. Okay, you still get the claims done. all right?
Okay.
But going through the company and then the IP route will be more lengthy lah. Yeah, not so smooth.
Okay, I see. And now I know. So I should claim my personal one first, then I use my company one. That would be the better advice.
That could be. Most of the time, that is a better approach. Yeah, practical approach.
Okay, got it. Okay, question 5 we have. Okay, so this would be regarding a cancer plan. So it says here, my auntie have a cancer plan that only covers 180 days post-operation. And she needs to go for chemo for 1 to 2 years. Will she still be covered?
All right. So I think this is referring to the cancer benefits in the IP plans.
Okay,
all right. So the IP plans actually have 2 key benefits. Okay. First is called the hospitalisation benefits. Another is the outpatient benefits. For outpatient benefits, it includes things like chemotherapy and kidney dialysis. So when when auntie goes through chemotherapy, it's not claimed under the hospitalisation claim. Okay, so it doesn't tie down to the 180 days, whatever, post-op coverage.
Okay.
It actually falls under the outpatient cancer claim. All right. So this outpatient cancer claim is throughout the whole the period, the whole 365 days. All right. As long as you pay the premiums, all right, you continue to enjoy this outpatient cancer treatment. So it's more than 180 days. It's throughout the year.
Oh, okay. So that means she can still be able to claim.
Yes, that's right.
I see. So we have questions 6. For question 6, we have, my kid fell down. Should I claim via hospitalisation plan or personal accident plan?
All right. It really depends on how serious is the injury. Okay. If the injury just requires a visit to the GP or outpatient specialist to be treated or maybe to do stitches, okay, then you can only claim through the personal accident plan. You can't claim from the IP plans.
Okay.
All right. But if let's say the injury is so serious that you need to be warded in hospital, okay, then you can claim the IP plans on top of the personal accident plan.
On top of the personal accident.
You can claim both.
Oh.
Yes.
Both.
Yes. Yeah.
But same bill.
Same bills, yes.
I can claim.
That's right.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. That is good to know.
Yes.
That is really good to know. Okay, for question 7, we have, can my IP plan cover my sleep apnea machine?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
You can't do that because the IP plans doesn't cover the cost of purchasing or renting the medical devices for use at home.
Okay, that makes sense lah. It's not like you got admitted into the hospital.
Unless the price
of use in the hospital is okay, right?
Yeah, otherwise the price of IP will get even higher.
Okay, then never mind. Okay, for question 8, we have this one. If I visited a non-panel doctor, can I still claim my IP?
Definitely, you can. The IP plan doesn't restrict you from claiming non-IP panels. So actually, in the IP insurance company, they do offer panel doctors. All right. They also offer extended panel doctors. That means doctors that are not in your panel, insurance company, but in some other insurance panels. Extended is considered also. And then beyond that would be the non-panels. All right. So the idea is that if you consult the panel doctors, you have additional benefits. All right?
Additional?
Yes. So the additional benefits can come with longer pre and post hospitalization coverage. It can be lesser co-payments as well as higher annual limits.
Oh, okay. So the benefit for panel will be higher than non-panel?
Definitely, yes.
But will the claim process be the same?
The claim process is similar for both, yes.
Oh, okay. Why is there a need for panel doctors then?
Okay, the purpose of the panel doctors is to manage the claim exposure. Because with the panel doctors basically means that there's a arrangement between the insurance company and the doctors in the panel on a agreed way of pricing the treatment cost. Okay, so usually you will try to price it in a way where it's affordable and it is something that the insurance company is willing to take.
Oh, so they discuss lah.
Yeah. So when policyholders actually goes through the panel, it actually helps to lower the claim exposure.
Okay.
And therefore the insurance company can offer additional benefits through the three things that I mentioned just now.
Okay. So it is advisable better to go for panel lah.
Yeah.
Okay, understand. Okay, we have 2 more questions left. So this question will be, if my loved one passed away, what is the first thing I should do?
It's a traumatic experience. It's a difficult times, and as Haven, we want to be there for our clients to support them. So the first thing that they need to do is just to give us a call. As a client of Haven, just give us a call, and our client service team will support them and guide them along the way. All right. So the technical piece about the claim process is this. It typically involves these few steps. Firstly, to identify which policies have a death benefit. All right, and then to find out whether these policies are nominated, okay, or not. Whether is there a will written by the deceased. All right, if there's a nominated policy, all right, the nominees can just come forward and facilitate the claims, and that will be quite fast. But if there's no nomination done on the policies, then a proper claimant, which means a family member, the spouse or the son or parent, okay, can come forward to apply for the claims. Okay, the insurance company may actually disperse up to $150,000 discretionary as in advance. Just to support the family during this period of time. All right. So what is left over, then you have to wait for the grant of probate if you have a will, or a letter of administration if there's no will. Okay, that process may take a while. Take a few months or longer before you can actually file with the insurance company to get the remainder of the benefits, death benefits. So the whole process is actually quite cumbersome, quite tedious. You need to navigate through few scenarios. Okay, so that's why the first thing that the family could do is just to give us a call, and then our service team will actually guide them step by step in the claims process.
Okay. So would you say that it would be easier if you already make a nomination for the policy that you purchase? The process will be faster lah.
Definitely, because you have made known who were to get the death benefits in the event of such a demise. Yes.
Okay. I see. Okay, got it. Thank you. So I have one last question for you. So I understand that claim process can be very different for everybody. So some goes to their agent, or some goes to the insurer itself. So earlier you mentioned that Haven have a process for claims. Can I just understand a little bit more what makes Haven's claim process special?
I mean, at Haven, we take claims process very seriously. I mean, it's not just about recommending and advising clients to get the right insurance. We also want our clients to have a good experience when it comes to claims. One that is quick, seamless, and yet warmth lah. Okay, we want to be there for our clients. So what we do is that we put together a team. We institutionalize this team to support the clients when it comes to claims. So the client servicing, so you just have to call us, all right, and then our client servicing team will reach out to you to understand and to get all the claims requirements, liaise with the insurance companies and you, and to get it done as soon as possible. Okay, so this is what we want to do to give you the good claim experience. From time to time, we do have appreciative clients who gone through this claim process and write into us to encourage us. May allow me to just share a review from Google. A client wrote into the Google review regarding this experience. This was posted 2 months ago by this client. Let me just read it. I quote. Late last year, I got injured seriously during a competition and had to undergo major surgery twice. In the following time, Miss Ma Jiamin, which is our client service person, services were invaluable in communicating between the hospital's medical departments and my insurance provider. She helped make the claim process fast-free and handled the administrative processes smoothly. Her professionalism, prompt communication and understanding make her a pleasure to work with. So thank you to this client who actually wrote into us. I mean, this actually spells out what we actually do when it comes to claims matters. Okay, communicating with the providers, navigating the different processes with the clients to make sure that the whole claims process is done as fast as possible. I mean, at Haven, we want to give clients a good client experience, and this is not just about getting the right advice because we don't oversell, but it's also when it comes to claims to have a good claim experience, one that is seamless, one that is warm, full of warmth, and one that is that will help you get things done as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Eddy, and thank you so much for sharing with me about all this claim process that I really truly never knew about before this episode. So we have actually come to the end of the episode today, and we hope that this helps answer some of the questions that you have on medical claims. And if you have any medical claim experience, please feel free to share with us in the comment below. And please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so you will always be notified when we publish a video. And thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. The co-insurance. But rider depends on the insurance company.
Oh, okay, understand. I really understand. ASMR. Then we talk about medical insurance. My aunties. We have. Oh no.